So it's the UFC 316 fight week, and to be quite honest with you, Sean O'Malley is again fighting for the belt against Marab. Quite honestly, Sean O'Malley really doesn't deserve the title shot. I'll explain a little bit more in the video, but before you guys do, if you guys can, please hit the sub button and let's get to 10 likes on this video. Anyways, let's get into it. Alrighty, to kind of refresh your memory a little bit, Marab and Sean O'Malley, the first fight happened back in September in the infamous UFC Sphere. And with that fight, Marab won the fight by unanimous decision. All three scorecards had it to Marab. But after that, Marab had a fight against Umar Nurmagomedov with his first title defense, won against him as well. In the meanwhile, where has Sean O'Malley been? Nowhere. He actually really hasn't been anywhere. So for him to get this rematch, right? Is there any actual good reasonings for Sean O'Malley to get this? And I've started to think about it a bit, right? Sean O'Malley, he is a superstar. The UFC has been pushing for Sean O'Malley for years to be that, one of the faces of the UFC. And so for the business move, you know, that's why Sean O'Malley got the rematch. But what about with the actual, fighting skills and, who has he gone against ever since the Raw match? He hasn't gone against anyone. Maybe the title defenses he had was a lot. He only had one title defense against Cheeto and then lost to Marab. And that's the unfortunate part about this whole sport. They want to make, they're more about the business and more about making money than giving it to the right person. Because I'll tell you who they should give it to instead of Sean O'Malley. It should have been Corey Sandhagen. Now, Corey Sandhagen within the last 5 fights has actually been 4-1 with, his recent win over Davison Figueiredo. Before that, he did lose to Umar, which Umar went to go and fight for the belt. Before that Umar lost, he won against Rob Font, won against him. Um, Marlon Vera, which surprisingly enough, he skipped the line to go against Sean O'Malley somehow. And before that was Song Yadong, who is currently the fifth ranked bantamweight. And you're telling me that Corey Sandhagen, right, is not going to get the title shot, and Sean O'Malley, who hasn't even fought anyone since the Marab loss, is automatically getting the belt. It's a little ridiculous. You can see the favoritism within the UFC, and I mean, partially it doesn't even make any sense because Corey Sandhagen is just as exciting to see on the eye as Sean O'Malley, and Corey Sandhagen within just looking on paper is the more deserving contender than Sean O'Malley. And it's, yeah, though that's basically my whole justification about Sean O'Malley really not deserving it. And I mean, I'll just give you guys my early prediction. I'm not going to go too much into it, but essentially, Sean O'Malley's going to lose. I think Marab is going to maul him. And he should have taken at least a few fights before going against Marab. But, with UFC favoritism, he gets the belt. He goes for the belt again. And yeah, I mean, it just, UFC really cares more about how much money they want to benefit versus what is actually right for, the bantamweight division. But anyways, that is my thoughts on this whole video. If you guys like it and want to see more, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and I'll be uploading videos every single day throughout UFC 306 fight week. But anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.